when I was in school, I was learning. I was diligent to understand the study, but what happened was it didn't connect the dots for me. And so the high five priority business mapping came about from a construction company that I've owned and ran 30 years, multi-million-dollar company, hundreds of employees, 400 employees. We worked all over the United States. And in our fashion of business, we would, most any JCPenney's, Victoria's Secrets, Macy's store you've ever been in, we built it. We had relationships with like Mills, the Mills Mall Corporation. We would work with them all over the United States building malls. So that was part of the relationship building, understanding the large volume of business and how that worked together, because we had all different, in growing that business, we had all different types of challenges. You know, I remember our first year we were probably $400,000, and then when we got to about $3 million after a couple years, we were doing more money, but we weren't making any more money. We were losing more money. So then it started to identify these other elements of complacency, people not being focused and driven, people not being held accountable. And then we'd work out the bugs. We'd identify the best practices for our people and team, and then we'd grow our business and we'd take it up to next couple levels. I remember when we hit the threshold of $10 million a year in gross sales, our profitability was spot on the money. We went to 12 million. At 10 million, we were netting 11% bottom line profit, which is huge in a construction business. Then we went to 12 million and we were losing money. How could that $2 million in increased sales cause me to lose money? And how do you fix that in a company where you have 400 and 500 employees working in all these other states? And really when you're a CEO that's, yeah, I'm running a big business, but I'm all by myself. And that's something that never changes. While I was in the CEO groups, I was in tech for 7 years, I was in BBL for 5 years. In both of those business groups, I was involved with being on teams that, because of our nature of business, if any one of the members had problems in their organizations, we would form these tiger teams and go inside of these businesses, analyze the data, put together action steps. So for me at a young age, I was exposed to that early on and was able to work with it, and develop my skills in understanding common thread businesses through all these different industries, whether they were construction, retail, multi-level marketing, just whatever the nature of the business is. So through the process, I created this platform of the high five priority business mapping that really takes all those 5 key departments of business, helps you identify the goals in those departments, and identifies the action steps and the schedules. Because what I have found, one of the most common destroyers or undermining tools in an organization, whether it's $10,000 a year or $100 million a year, is accountability. For people to be able to stay focused on really what they're working on, and to stay accountable to what is sweat equity and how does that affect our business and our goals. So today, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to explain the structure of those 5 departments and how they work together. And then we're going to talk about the marketing and sales and how they work together. And for me, I can't tell you, maybe 70% of the clients that I work with, the first thing they say when I walk in the door is, what do you need help with? We need more sales. Well, I can't tell you, out of that percentage of people that want more sales, don't understand when I go in and look at their business, I realize and show them you're not charging enough for what you're doing. So therefore, if you run to the front of your business and you create more marketing that causes more sales, now you're taking a loss and you're multiplying it because you're growing more sales. And the net result is you go out of business and you just don't understand it. So what I'm going to do today is really show you how that works together and how to use that synergy and efficiency in your organization to get you where you want to go with a lot less effort. Mark Maes with Maes & Associates. Thank you.